Welcome, I'm the Autistic Modeler, and today we're going to be going over some emergency vehicles that I built. We're going to showcase these here close up, plus a few others. This was a special request from my good friend David Parsley that does a lot of emergency vehicles, and he's a fellow YouTuber as well. So go over and check his website out. It's David Parsley's Scale Emergency Models. I had to write it down because that's pretty long. But it's got some really cool stuff and neat tips on there, so go ahead and check him out too. All right, let's get to the models. All right, well, let's check out this package here. These I made as a set, so they kind of all go together. I really like building like complete sets of vehicles that all kind of go together. These are all Troy emergency vehicles in the city of Troy in Michigan. This fire truck is pretty much out of the box, but I did add these hoses, which is actually yellow repair wire is what that is. I did have hoses in the back made out of shoelaces, but when I got it down to make the video, I dropped them and they all came loose. But other than that, this is pretty much a box stock build, and it goes together really well. It's got a Detroit diesel engine in it. There's the bottom. But it goes together really well. I really enjoyed building this. I bought another one. Maybe I'll build it on the channel. We'll see. But I really like building fire and emergency vehicles. And then here is a 77 Plymouth Fury that I converted from a CHP Dodge Monaco kit. I took and had my grill and bumpers and stuff cast from the original 76 Roadrunner kit. My good friend Marty cast those for me so I can make Plymouths out of these. I really enjoy these kits. I like this Monaco kit. You got so many possibilities you could do with it. Great kit, fun to build, makes a great fire chief car. I really like it. Then these Chevy vans are so versatile. You can make any vehicle you want out of this. This is, again, pretty much box stock. I added the snow tires, and then the decals and everything come in the kit. The light bar is actually not in the kit. This came from the Cannonball Run, I think it was a Dodge van kit. So I snagged that off of there. And these are from the police version, so it had like windows back there. But this is a very versatile kit to build. I really like these Chevrolet vans. So much fun. So nice. In the kit, it includes this little stretcher. That's pretty neat. And then here's this Ford van. I just recently finished this one. I did it up. This started as the surfing van with all the crazy graphics on it. But I added a Johan police car light bar, and then I added these clear lenses. They come in the new MPC 68 Dodge convertible. I don't know why they're in there, but they're in that kit, and they look really good on there. They go right over that stuff. Very nice kit. Again, I put them snow tires on because we're talking about Troy, Michigan. They get snow, right? So I put that on there. Added these little lights. This is off the Johan police car too. I zipped a hole in there and put them on. But I really enjoy this. It's really fun to make like sets of vehicles. They go together so well, just like from the same firehouse. So cool. So let's go on and look at some more, okay? All right, here's some more vehicles. These are the NYPD right here, the Dodge Monaco and the Chevrolet van. There's that Chevrolet van again. It's really a great kit. This is pretty much box stock. Everything on this came with the kit. The decals, everything. And this large step bumper to get the criminals in the back. And it has the windows with a fence on it. It's a great kit. It's fun. You can paint up any way you like. Your local police department or any city or town in your neighborhood. It's so versatile. And I love these new NYPD graphics that come with it. So cool. Here's the Plymouth. I'm sorry, this is actually a Dodge Monaco. I made this light bar. I used a light bar that came in the kit. This actually started as a Dukes of Hazzard Roscoe police car. But then I took clear plastic and heated it and bent it into that square shape and then painted it up. Because NYPD at the time had clear lenses with the colored rotators on it. And this is a neat set too. It really goes together well. I like the graphics on there. I really like this car. It's fun. And then here's another Monaco. This is actually the CHP kit that they reissued a couple years ago. It's improved with better wheels, better light bar, better decals, the brush guard on the front, the push cars off the freeway. It's a really cool kit. I highly recommend these Monacos. They're so versatile. You can make anything out of them. They're so great, and the detail is great. Lots of shotguns and radios and antennas and mirrors and all sorts of stuff. These are great. I really like the California Highway Patrol paint jobs. It's one of my favorite police cars to build. And then here's the Chevy Nova. This is a 79 Nova with the 9C1 package. And this was a factory package. You could get it in 4-door or 2-door at the time. And it was 8-cylinder. And a lot of the departments used them. My hometown in St. Louis, Missouri, had Chevy Novas. They were blue. And then Los Angeles Sheriff's Department had them. And then I'm not sure if CHP had them, but I really liked the way it painted up. So I went ahead and made one. And I put that push bumper off one of those Dodge Monacos on it. It's a really cool kit. Really nice. This was the squad rod is what this started out as. But it really makes a nice car. All the stock parts are in the kit. So don't let that scare you away that looks kind of silly on the package. Because it makes a cool Nova. I really enjoy building these sets. It's fun. Let's go ahead and look at some more. Alright, well, we can't mention emergency vehicles without mentioning these big Fords. These are the 1970 Ford Galaxies. These are great kits. Now, this particular one is from the 007 version of the kit. It's the Las Vegas PD. And this is another versatile kit. It comes with a lot of equipment and a lot of ways you can build it. I really like the way this came out, this blue and white. The engine is actually kind of incorrect because it has like a Boss 429 engine, but that's all right. They could have ordered it with that big engine. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy these Fords. I have a lot of them. I have the taxi cab version and some other ones as well. Now this one here, I actually glued the hood shut and used the engine blockout panel that came with it. But I think this is like a little town sheriff car. Just a generic sheriff from any local town you'd see anywhere in the Midwest or something, or even Texas. This was fun. I really like these. They go together well. They're pretty simple builds, but they're so universal that you can make anything you want out of them. They're so cool. Highly recommend these kits. Well, let's move on to some more, okay? All right, here's some more Chevrolets. There's that van. Look how much stuff you can do with this. Look at that built with this. Again, I used the light bar from the Cannonball Run van. Or I think that Rescue 911 van is a Dodge, uses the same equipment. You can get it from that, or these decals come in that kit as well as the Cannonball Run version. They make it look like it has windows. And I painted it this chartreuse color. It's actually called Key Lime. But it looks so good because a lot of those vehicles at that time, they painted this bright yellow color. And then I offset it with that red wheels and that red stripe. It's so cool. And then here's the Chevrolet Impala. Now this has been recently reissued. It's red on the package and it has these cool like dog dish hubcaps that come with it that really enhance the kit. And you can turn this into a four-door sedan too. If you look at the channel that my buddy put out, you could see him change his into a four-door. But it turned out so well. This is a cool kit. It has, I think it's a big block. Does that look like a big block? I believe it is. 454. It's pretty cool. I really dig it. I like building these kits, and they go together so well as a complete set. All right. Well, we got a couple more to do. Stick with me. All right, here's a couple newer cruisers here. Now, newer as in 20 years old, okay, because these are like a 2001, 2002 model car. But this is a Chevrolet Impala. And I did this one up like St. Louis County Police because they had a whole lot of these when we lived in St. Louis. Very accurate, even though it's a snap kit and it has a lot of detail in it. The hood doesn't open, but it has a lot of police car detail that comes in the kit. So this is a good kit to make your local police department to use. I had these decals made up by a friend of mine. That came really good. And then here's a local one, because we live in Maricopa County, Arizona. So this was the Maricopa County Sheriff car, what they used, and their paint scheme. Really nice. And then this one is another St. Louis unit, but this is the City Metro Police. This is what they do. They had that arch logo and things like that. And this is the vehicles that they used at the time. They're painted up pretty much the same way now. They use that same logos and things like that. So this is a great kit to build. Very simple, but you could detail it up and make your local police department and make your own decals. These are great kits to start with. All right, let's move on to the next batch. Here's two more legendary police vehicles. We got here the 91 Chevrolet Caprice and the 91 Ford Mustang SSP. Now, the Chevrolet Caprice was an excellent vehicle. Another one, beat the death out of it, run over curbs, everything, and it still rolls. Great police vehicle. Very heavy duty, V8 rear wheel drive. What else can you ask for in a police car? Now, this particular one I made into the St. Louis Metro Police. This was the last year they had blue police cars. After that, they switched over to white with different logos and things. They also brought in Fords. They didn't have Fords before. They only had pretty much exclusively Chevrolets. At one time, they had Novas, the rear-wheel drive Malibus, Celebrity Eurosports, and then they had the Caprices, and then this style Caprice for a long time. The police really loved this cruiser. This was another popular one for the police departments. If Chevrolet would have made this as long as that Ford made that Crown Vic, I'll tell you what, they would have been selling like hotcakes to the police departments. And then here's another one. The 91 Ford Mustang SSP. This was an excellent police cruiser too for high-speed pursuits. It has that legendary 302 5-liter engine. And this one here has got the Missouri State Police on it. They use sometimes a slick top, sometimes a light bar, all different colors. You never could tell. It was tough to spot these. But they were fast, and they were good patrol vehicles. And they were really, for the time, way ahead of their time. You know what I mean? So, but this kit here is a Revell monogram. It's a snap together, but it has a full engine in it, as you can see. Comes with a full engine, full detailed chassis, so you can really detail this up. And this one here, whoops, the Ford Mustang is a Revell also. I can't get that back on there. There we go. Is also a Revell. It has that 302 in it. It's pretty accurate. It's not going to open, is it? Well, we'll show it to you later. But it has that 302 in it. It's a great kit. I really enjoyed building it. And Again, this is the Revell version. So let's take a look at that last batch. In this last batch, these are SUVs, the Chevrolet Tahoe, and then also the Ford Expedition. Now, most police departments nowadays, they all use SUVs. You don't really see the police car anymore. They're very rare. Arizona has Expeditions and Explorers and pickup trucks and all sorts of different vehicles. So you got to watch out there because you don't know what exactly they're using. So it's tricky. And then here's Maricopa County Sheriff. They use SUVs also. Again, Ford Explorers, Tahoes, Blazers, 4x4s. You gotta remember out here in Arizona, we got some kind of rough terrain and stuff out in the Maricopa County and stuff. So a four-wheel drive vehicle does come in really good handy around here. And this particular one here is an AMT snap-together kit. And then this one here is the Revell snap-together kit. And they make great police cars. They're really detailed. Even though the hood doesn't open, that doesn't matter. But they're great trucks. I really enjoy building them, and I love building emergency vehicles. And I'm glad you stayed here with me to go through all these cool kits that I've built. And be sure to check out fellow YouTuber David Parsley's Scale Emergency Models. Be sure to check them out. He's got a lot of neat stuff he built on there. A lot of scratch building stuff. He shows some tips and things that he built in his emergency vehicles. So be sure to check him out also. And, well, this pretty much concludes what I had doing here. And I appreciate you watching. And until next time, I'm the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.